And she smells like lemongrass and sleep. She tastes like apple juice and peach. Or you would find her in a Polaroid picture. And she means everything to me. Yes, she means everything to me. He means everything to me.
Sorry, yeah, he was, I don't know, must have been 20, 4 years older, well, 3.5. But he was so sweet. He never made me feel little, you know? Didn't even sleep with me, swear to God. Even though we went out for so long. Isn't that cool? Amazing in this day and age. I mean, we lied. We said we'd done it because otherwise his friends would have been arseholes. Mine too. But we never did. Well, we did, eventually. Like, after we broke up, like, anyway, kind of chivalrous or something, but the phones with cameras, everyone has them now. Nick had one.
And on the day they ran, did she dream of endless summers? Did her mother have a plan? Or did they just go? Did somebody sit her down and say, Claudia, get ready to leave behind everything you know? Everything I know. What do I know?
I hear the sound of the horn and I know it's time to go. I wish it was a taxi and that the goodbyes were over, but Dad insists on taking me to the airport. Mum's not here. She's at work. We have hardly spoken. Our farewell was brief and hard. We both tried to outdo each other in their "I'm still angry at you" face, but she won.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of an outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and, by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep perchance to dream, aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. Those unfinished conversations we used to have still speak to me, and I write you letters every day, but I'll never send and you'll never see. All this wishful thinking gets me nowhere. I can't stay, though my heart is broken. It keeps breaking every day. You took mine hopes with you. Took my dreams.
And you'd remember, that's when you started loving the pain. Punches didn't hurt no more. You just got used to that flow of energy. The feeling of blood pumping through your veins. And then you sit in your room. You know, with a big Nazi poster on your wall. And you listen to that music with that guitar and that beat that gets you right into it. And you'd wonder what it's like to burst somebody's lip, to slice someone open, to fucking butcher them. It made you feel high and mighty, just the thought of it.
See the father bent in grief, the mother dressed in mourning, sister crumbles and the neighbors fumble, the preacher issues warning.
I am officially locked out the house, wearing nothing but a skimpy little vest top and Jamie's boxer shorts. I ain't even got my trainers on. Oh, and it's 10:30 in the morning. Everyone's at work.
I'm bad news, black and blues, who's a loser? A merry-go-round is spiraling down. I'm all used up, chafed and chewed up. Who's just screwed up? The same old Charlie hitting the ground. 'Cause I'll never be the soul of a man, noble and wise like the soul of a man who lifted me high like the...
At about 3, we walked through the meadows. Just the two of us. The city was so quiet. It was like the shadows were left from the night, but the light was there already for the morning.
Turns out a support group is literally the best place in the universe to pull. You give it all this like, I've been hurt real bad, baby type of shit, and you look down like this, and then you look up, all hopeful, and you're like, I've never met anyone who understands me. Pause. And what I'm going through. Like you. And then you try and squeeze some actual tears out your actual eyes.
This affection I feel is hard to understand. It's not the way I planned. My world is changing. Everywhere that I turn, it's his face I see, looking back at me, and in my eyes I can't disguise the affection I feel is getting the better of me.
I, each day and year, have scored another niche into this world of ours. Moved about and jostled. Cut a throat or two, metaphoric of course, and show how what this world doth crave is power, class and form, with a dab of genius now and then. We cured the plague by giving inspiration to our plates, came rich by giving more and taking less. The old style portion control practiced by fat thieves went out with us. We put the meat back in the sausage, mate. Now once more the world will taste good. No more sawdust and preservative colourings and cat shit that you can better fill your walls than line your stomachs.
There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after. Tomorrow, when the world is free.
This is Dad's story, really. He died, obviously, car accident coming home from school. He's a teacher at my school, I know, mortifying, and a geography teacher, the worst. Sorry, Dad, but it's true. They didn't let me see the body before we got him cremated. I say we, but I didn't have anything to do with it. And actually, if you ask me, I think he'd have hated being stuck inside a shitty urn for eternity, but nobody did ask me, did they? So here he is. The funeral was fucking awful.
We've done this all before. We were angels once, don't you remember? Joy and life inside our souls, and nobody knows, just you and me. It's our secret. This winter sky, how can anyone sleep? There was never such a night before. I feel like putting my arms around my knees and squeezing as tight as possible and flying away.
Hello. I'm Kathy. I'm not a very chatty Kathy. I'm sort of an inverse of that. I'm an unchatty Kathy. I sit behind you. I've never seen you look back, but I mean I've seen your back, but I've never seen you look back. I take public speaking class, and here we are now in public speaking, and in public speaking class they say tell a story, give an anecdote that tells the audience who you are. So
how do you know you can trust me? But see, here's what there is about me. There's this overwhelming and all-pervading hatred. A hatred of people like you. Of people who lay the littlest finger on children. He rides the bus with me to work. He whispers to me, "They will not get away." I come in early. I make sure all the bindings are clean and all the electrodes are in order so we won't waste time.
Woke up today, feeling the way I always do. Hungry for something that I can't eat. Then I hear that beat, that rhythm of town starts calling me down. It's like a message from high above. Pulling me out to the smoke and the streets I love. Good morning, Baltimore.
first, let me tell you whom you have condemned. Not me begotten of a shepherd's sway, but issued from the progeny of kings, virtuous and holy, chosen from above, by inspiration of celestial grace to work exceeding miracles on earth.
Bed, I couldn't go to bed. My head's too light to try to settle down. Sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight. Not for the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for
mother built. The one that let the outside in and kept the inside out. There were never any rules. No don't or can't. No time to get up, no time to be home. Just in and out. Always in and out. And everything was open. This was because when I was 6, Mum found out what Dad had done. What closed doors were really for.
Why are those things you admire most in others the hardest to find in yourself? What is it about me that seems to determine I'm destined to life on a shelf? This way to be character, waiting to find whatever it is that I lack. But whenever they ask the real me to step forward, the real me takes a step back. Wait a bit, she says. Can't do it, she says. Wait a bit, she says. Not really knowing what she's waiting.
Would have been that, the end of it. And in New Rochelle of all places. At least if it had been in some nice
things I could do than go with a boy or two. Even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy and no good, I suppose it could be true. But there are worse things I could do. I could flirt with all the guys, smile at them and bat my eyes, press against them when we dance, make them think they stand a chance, then refuse to see it through. That's a thing I'd never do. I could stay home every night, wait around for Mr.
Content. Farewell, and maiden pride adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedick, love on. I will requite thee, taming thy wild heart with thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness will incite thee.
He ain't changed much. Still believes he can have whatever he wants. Thinks he'll play guitar on some Simon album and tour America, or write a cult fucking novel that will change the way we think about our lives. Shit. He's one of my best mates. And I love him to bits. I would lie down and fucking die in the road for him, but sometimes he can be a bit of a knob. You know, when he's with his cool new creative friends. They ain't like us, Tony.
You and I and shop. Buy a bag of balloons with the money we've got. Set them free at the break of dawn. Till one by one they were all gone. Back at base, bugs in the software. Flash the message, something's out there. Floating in the summer sky. 99 red balloons.
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like the chime that flies from a church on a breeze. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way. To sing through the night.
I used to have a fat friend, Sheridan, named after Sheffield Wednesday footballer, and they wondered why she ate. Bulimia in the end. She got hospitalised once she turned yellow. Then they decided to move her from the school once she got out of hospital. They wanted to change her routine and they weren't sure our school was a healthy environment. Like any school, it's a healthy environment, but I did like watching her eat. With every mouthful, a look of pure gratitude crossed her face. Like, I can't believe I'm getting to eat this. This is awesome. I say, friend, she wasn't really.
Mama who bore me, Mama who gave me no way to handle things, who made me so bad. Mama the weeping, Mama the angels, no sleep in heaven or bed.